I'm going to show you a really good raw soup dinner tonight. This is what I'm going to have. I just got done working out. Man, am I worked. 2 hours of sweating myself down to, well, I'm tired. So I'm going to show you my dinner. It's about 8:55 right now, and I'm going to show you a little bit of everything that I got going on here. I've got myself some purple onions, some sea lettuce, a little toasted sesame seed oil, and a little bit of ghee. And this is going to be the top of my soup. And that's, of course, ready to go. I got a low heat, very low heat, and I've got coconut aminos in there. And I'm going to show you my raw soup. My raw soup is like my favorite dinner of the night. That's what makes me feel that I'm going to get re-nourished from all the exercise I just did. Let me show you what I got in my raw soup. I've got some parsley here, and you can see it's a little bit old. Doesn't matter. Just because it's lost some of its chlorophyll, doesn't matter. It's a little bit yellow, but it's still good. It's got all the minerals in it. The chlorophyll is not really as powerful as it should be. I've got some Mexican salad. You can see the salad. This salad's looking pretty ugly right here. This is a whole bundle of Mexican salad. And if you don't have the Mexican salad because you don't live in Hawaii, use okra. I've got a half a papaya. I've got a full green pepper. I've got one big mushroom that's grown on the property here. I've got a piece of turmeric right here. Wow. I've got some purple onions in here. I've got a few tomatoes. I've got pretty much like a half a lemon, and I'm going to use the whole lemon. And we're going to grind this up in the Vitamix. Let's see, what else do I got in here? I've got some cilantro. And the cilantro, same thing. It's old. That's what I make my soups out of. All my stuff that's not really that good to make a salad with. This is the daikon radish. And I've got a piece of cucumber here. I've got some kaffir leaves. These are the kaffir lemon. And this gives it a very good Asian flavor. So I'll put these on the side just to keep on digging deep in here and see what else we got. And I got all these from the farmer's market. This is a squash. All these I got for free. They cut these out because they tried to sell you just the meat of the squash. But the best part of the squash is the seeds. And so here's the seeds. And I'm going to put all this in my salad. Call it my salad soup. Let me show you some of the things I'm going to put in there. I put living silica. I put 2 tablespoons of that. I put about 3 tablespoons of the organic coconut aminos, which is the soy sauce alternative. I put in 3 tablespoons of organic hemp seeds. I put a full avocado. I squeeze the lemon in here with some mung beans. These are mung bean seeds, and you can see the sprouts are they're not new, they're old. That's what the salad, I call it the salad soup is going to be so good. I put in some magnesium concentrate. I put in a teaspoon of maca. I put in a handful of golden berries, 2 tablespoons of dulse flakes. Sea lettuce is what makes it taste really, well, makes it taste really good. Sea lettuce by itself tastes like the ocean a little bit, but when you put it in a soup like this, and I've got here's some sea lettuce right here. And I put a little, like I said, toasted sesame seed oil in there. Here's the toasted sesame seed oil. I'm going to put that also in my soup. I put the sea lettuce on top when it's done, and I have some Asian, here's a really good organic Asian seasoning. It's a Thai seasoning, and I put some organic spirulina in there with, of course, some Soleil salt, or right here I'm using some inland seawater. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and actually put this in the blender, and I'll show you part 2. And this is very easy to make. You just put everything in the blender, all of this beautiful old lettuce, old vegetables, everything that's old, it doesn't matter, and just pack it in the Vitamix. Cucumbers. I don't use any white onions, green onions, or white onions, garlic, any of that stuff, because that is not what you want to use. Look at some of my other videos and you'll see that's a part of what you really want to exchange. You're trying to exchange things that are good for you for things that aren't good for you. And this soup is a seeds. You can see all the seeds right here at the bottom. These are the pumpkin seeds. And the pumpkin seeds, they cut these out and they throw them out. I ask them, hey, can you guys give me those? And they, of course, give them to you for free. I put a full green pepper in here. And you can see how this pepper is a little bit going south. And the rest of these vegetables, a little bit of enzymes, the papaya, and I use everything. We put the whole skin and the whole bit in there, and you can see that this Vitamix can't hold everything I want to put in there, but it's gonna once I grind it down. And the blue-green algae spirulina mixture that I also put in there, I put a tablespoon of that, so just in case some of the greens don't have as much green as we want them to be. They're going to have a lot of greens once I go ahead and finish with the blending of this soup. You're going to find out that this soup is the best soup you've ever had. This is my soup that I have at night, and this will last me for about 2 or 3 days because I'm not going to be able to eat it all tonight, but I'll use it over a period of a few days. And you can see I've got mushrooms, turmeric, cucumber, cilantro. This is the kaffir lime leaves of the lemon. And this makes everything taste really super good. I also put some pumpkin seeds in it later. I'll nibble on some of my fermented veggies, and I may put a scoop of veggies on the top, especially if I have friends over, because they'll say, "Oh, this tastes so good." Of course it does. And I put a little bit of sesame tahini in there. This is a raw, organic, enzyme active sesame tahini. Now, this makes your meal tonight feel like it's got everything in it, because it does. It's got all the minerals, it's got the brown rice protein. Sometimes I'll put a scoop of that in, but I'm going to use the brown seaweed extract because this has everything in it that I need to be able to have my thyroid function normally. So I'm going to blend this up, and then we'll go ahead and come to part 3 of this beautiful raw soup. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually cooking right here. As you can see, I have a piece of brown rice bread, 1.5 pieces, with a little bit of raw organic cheese and some purple onions with a little bit of coconut sesame seed on top. And that's it. I'll go ahead and actually blend this up for you, and I'll show you the finished result of my dinner tonight I'm going to have. This is just to give you a little bit of ideas of what you can make yourself. Remember, be creative. There is no recipe. Just take everything you have out of the refrigerator that you don't think is the greatest. The soup makes it so it's really super good. I'm so tired right now. I just got done, like I said, when you know you got a good workout, you know you're really tired. And when you're tired, that means you need to be re-nourished with all different types of minerals and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is one of the things that helps us, the greens, helps us be able to regenerate the tissue that we've worked. And we've done a lot of what you call trying to expand the self. And when you do that, you do use up a lot of minerals. So you have to go ahead and replenish yourself with green minerals. So I'm going to make this and I'll show you the end result. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. I'll be back in a sec. Here we go. This is the end result of my soup. I've got hemp seeds on the top, as you can see. I've got this red stuff, which is the Thai seasoning. I've got some pumpkin seeds. I put about maybe 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos. And in the middle here, I've also got some veggies, soy-free veggies. I don't have any soy at all. I've got about maybe 30 or so golden berries in here. And this is my soup. Look at how beautiful that looks. Boy, is that going to taste good. And I've also garnished it with the blue-green algae spirulina mixture. And that's right. Now I'm going to put a little bit of toasted sesame seed oil. I just put a little bit on top just to give it a Asian type flavor. And this has the kaffir lime, the leaves called the kaffir lime leaves. And this really gives it a good flavor, really good. So that's my dinner I'm going to have tonight. And here's a little piece of bread. I like to have a little crunchy. And I was going to also show you that I have 1.5 little pieces. I don't have 2, but I have 1.5. And I also sometimes like to have brown rice tortillas. I don't have any wheat, corn, or soy, but they do make brown rice tortillas. And these are really super good. You can get them at Trader Joe's real cheap. And that's it. I'm looking to see if there's anything else I missed here. And you can see I've got a lot of soup left for tomorrow. And this soup lasts for at least 3 or 4 or 5 days. And if it starts to feel like it's not as good as it was the first day you made it, it's because it's better for you, because it's fermented. Okay, that's my dinner for tonight. And the dinner that we had was a raw soup, of course. And it had a variety of a lot of different vegetables in it, and this is going to be so good. All right, that's it. Just to give you some ideas on what you can have and make yourself. And that took all of about, look, it's 9:19, and I spent some time here setting up the videos and so forth. This took me all of about 15 minutes to make, so don't tell me you don't have the time to make the raw soup. The raw soup is way easier to make than any cooked soup that you've ever made. So that's it. What you can also put on top, oh, I did put some dulse flakes on top, and I also put some organic sea lettuce, which really makes it taste flavorful. Okay, it's time to eat, and that's it. There's my dinner. Okay, aloha, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Important reminder: all information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.